on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Thursday, January 22nd. There is a lot going on. President Trump and leaders from his administration have been speaking this morning in Davos at what they're calling the Board of Peace Charter. The charter makes Trump the chairman with broad decision-making power, potentially for life. Countries can join for up to 3 years or by permanent membership by paying $1 billion in the first year. Now, here's what's interesting, Ricky. None of our European allies are there, and none have signed this so-called charter. Now, yesterday, President Trump said a long-term deal involving Greenland is moving forward and that the framework is now in place and would last forever.
People are out there, and they're working it right now. They're working the details of the deal, but it's what's called an infinite deal. It's forever.
An infinite deal. Trump says the agreement would include NATO. He also ruled out using military force and pulled back tariffs that were set to take effect next month. Critics continue to say Trump's focus on Greenland is more about the island's mineral resources than national security. Meanwhile, California Governor Gavin Newsom was in Davos, and he was not impressed by Trump's speech.
It was remarkably boring. It was remarkably insignificant.
The president actually mentioned Newsom in his speech, and that backfired because Gavin later used that footage on his social media page to troll Trump. And while serious talks are happening in Davos right now, Denmark is trolling the U.S. An online petition suggests Denmark should buy California for $1 trillion. And it now has more than 280,000 signatures. The petition flips the script on President Trump's interest in Greenland, including ideas like renaming Disneyland, giving Mickey Mouse a Viking helmet, and rebranding California as New Denmark.
Right.
Yes. Now, while that petition, Ricky, is clearly a joke, this is not. ICE operations are underway in Maine. There are reports of over 50 arrests since Tuesday. ICE officials say there are roughly 1,400 targets statewide. Portland Mayor Mark Dion released a statement saying Portland police do not cooperate with ICE and do not take part in enforcing federal immigration law. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? As we get closer to the weekend, we get closer to more NFL playoff football. And New England Patriots star wide receiver Stephon Diggs prepares to play in the AFC Championship game, and he wanted to stop and reflect on his girlfriend, Cardi B.
She's been an amazing supporter of just me and, the Patriots. She wasn't a football girl before I converted her over, but I'm just thankful to have her in my corner. She's an amazing woman, and, continue to build that relationship. I don't talk too much about my personal life, but she's an amazing woman. I just appreciate her, and hopefully I can build on that and, I guess, watch that tree grow.
Oh, look at that.
How sweet.
Oh,
my goodness.
In the words of A. Alien from Coming to America, put the sock in it, Joe. The boy's in love. All right, New England.
Go ahead, take a chance.
Go ahead, honey.
Take a chance. New England Patriots, they're going to be playing the Denver Broncos this Sunday, and the Broncos lost their starting quarterback, Bo Nix, who fractured his right ankle. Backup Jarrett Stidham will get up under the center, and he ain't taken a snap since 2023. But they got Coach Sean Payton, who's a beast, who's a dog. I'm sure it's going to be, he going to put him in a situation to succeed. We're going to see what happens, though, man. So let's get it popping. That's my quick sports report right there. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Rock T, man. Meg Thee Stallion is officially back in album mode, and I got the details up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Have a hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, our girl Meg Thee Stallion has confirmed that she been laying low on purpose as she lock in on her new music. And she putting finishing touches on her next project, which she promises will drop this year. She says she also been hiding from everybody so she can fully focus on work. And she's been splitting her time between the gym and the studio. And discipline is driving this next chapter of her career. That is awesome. And not only is she working on her next album, she just opened her first Popeye's Chicken in Miami, and she also just scored a major collaboration with Dunkin' Donuts in conjunction with their new protein refreshers. And I must say, I had a mango one yesterday. Man, that thing was good. That mango thing was good for that refresher. Oh, man. And I don't even usually drink stuff like that. But, yeah, it's got like protein milk in it. It was really, really good. My mama convinced me to get one yesterday.
I don't even know what she's selling. I just see the commercial.
And that just make you thirsty. Don't just make you thirsty.
Y'all know what else?
Yes, ma'am.
I think she caught the bug because I saw her on live with her man playing golf.
Oh, yeah. Talking about Clay Thompson?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That's cute.
Alfreda's, take me out there. I'm ready to get back on the golf course.
I'm going to take you.
Alfreda's, I want to come to.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited. Let's go.
I went a few times before. I just don't know all them clubs and irons and all that
No,
stuff.
you don't need nothing but the drive, your pitch, your wedge, and your putt.
That's true.
Okay.
You could do it with like 4. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
let's
only
go.
part that I use.
To
I'll
choose
teach you how to
from,
pop.
like-
The hardest thing is to pop that thing up on that green, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
A chip shot.
I keep swinging and missing the ball.
Yeah.
So y'all got to help me out. Shut up, Gary. I'm definitely not missing no balls, though. Anyway, moving on, y'all. A$AP Rocky is finally addressing his rumored beef with Drake, y'all. In a recent interview, he addressed the feud, explaining that there's no real smoke between him and Drake, but things did go wrong over females. And here's what he said about that.
This thing between us, it's not real smoke, but I just don't with him. Like, you know what I mean? We was once friends. I feel like it's over females. I feel like he wasn't happy and he expressed that. And I think at some certain point when everybody getting older and it's just like you're supposed to be moving on, for you to still be picking at a female and all that, that's soft to me. I didn't put out an album. I didn't put out music for me to really say something back, you know? And I finally did say something back to a few people, you know, not just, it ain't just about one person. I'm talking to whoever feel like I'm talking to him, you know? And I do think that it's petty, and we all, it's like I said, it's enough money, it's enough women, it's enough fame, spotlights to go around.
Yeah.
I like that.
Right.
Say that.
That's A$AP Rocky. He said that now. He said that. Everybody need to grow up. You know, things happen in the past. You move on with your life and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And try to wish good things on other people, man.
But do you not think that's tacky enough for him to say it's enough women and he got Rihanna? That's tacky.
That's not tacky. It is enough women. He got his, so get you somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't say that. There's enough women out here for everybody. That's why Rihanna needs to leave.
Well, he's saying they had issues over females. Whatever went wrong with them was over females, and he feel like it's stupid now, and that everybody need to move on.
But I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, but
I'm
Drake
a woman.
apparently dissed him or said something to him in a song, so now he
Right.
put out an album and said something back to a bunch of people. And that's his way of expressing himself, where people know, and he put it out in his music. That's what we do as artists.
Well,
Anyway, this comes after A$AP Rocky took shots at Drake in a new song on his album called Don't Be Dumb. Now, on the song Stole Your Flow, Rocky said, first you stole my flow, so I stole your chick. And people are speculating that this is about Drake and Rihanna. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, go get A$AP Rocky's new album, Don't Be Dumb. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Special K with the news you absolutely, positively cannot use. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Morning.
Hey, good morning, Rick. Yeah, let's get into this thing. Let's start this news you can't use off, of course, with a sponsor. Today's sponsor is Riddle of the Day. The answer is, well, the question is, what's the difference between Gary with the T and Steph Curry?
What's the difference?
One is a really skilled ball handler, and the other one is Steph Curry. All right.
Oh.
Man, damn.
Yep. Good morning, Gary.
oh, good morning.
I love you so much.
Thanks.
Now, fellas, I want y'all to listen up out there. A lot of guys out there going through baby mama drama.
Wait a minute,
A
hold
lot
on.
of y'all
Bring your
going through baby,
mic down a little bit. Wait a minute. God, dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
my mic's too hot? Okay.
Man, God, dog, boy, you in the mic.
I am so I'm up here sounding like Rock T. All right. A lot of y'all going through baby mama drama because you don't know how to pick the right baby mamas. There
That's
are
right.
some women that got that fire,
Right.
but you can't get them pregnant. You cannot get them pregnant. Give me some background music, Super Dave. Now, these are the women that you do not get pregnant. If she got Take Me Through There as a ringtone, but don't like Beyonce because she be acting bougie because she married and got to be with her kids all the time, do not get her pregnant. If she has off-brand ketchup in the refrigerator, do not hunt. Or God forbid, the store brand. If she got she got great value ketchup in her refrigerator, man.
Hey, K, Hunts ain't nothing but red fingernail polish.
That's pretty much all it is.
Hunts.
With a little bit of tomato flavor in it. Let me see. If you can see the dried up weave glue on her edges, do not get her pregnant.
Man, listen here.
If her car is always real dirty and that side mirror is broke and hanging down,
man,
do not get her pregnant.
But low key, them be the one that had that fire though.
She be the one that got that fire now. She's
Yes,
been driving
sir.
the same car for 5 years, but it ain't never passed emissions.
Man, come on.
Do not get her pregnant.
God.
If you see her, let me tell you something. If she got 5 different kids with 5 different dudes, and they all got different grades of hair, and don't none of their last names go together. One of them last name is Rothenstein. One of them last name is Baker. The other one last name is Gomez. The other one last name is Hahn. The other one She got the United Nations in her womb. Do not get her pregnant.
Not the United Nations.
If she's on a related note, if you see her at the bus stop with a 1-year-old that don't look nothing like the 2-year-old, that also don't look nothing like the 3-year-old, and she pregnant, do not get her pregnant.
You can get her a ride though if you got enough car seats.
You can definitely give her a ride. Now, speaking of cars, if you get in her car and it smell like wet baby diapers, dirty laundry, and McDonald's barbecue sauce, do not get her pregnant. If you have
that McDonald's barbecue sauce be like in the carpet on the side door.
That smell never leaves your car. That smell never leaves your car.
The side seat and the like where you can't get in there with the little vacuum. Okay.
I got time for one more. If y'all get busy and she jumps straight up and don't even jump in the shower but put on her Burger King uniform and go straight to work, do not get her pregnant. I'm out of here.
Gary, I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Will Smith is back, y'all, and everybody's excited about it, but some people are saying, But nevertheless, y'all, Will Smith out there saying he's making waves, honey, with his hit series Pole to Pole, and we'll go back to that soon, where he recently, y'all, survived a terrifying near-death experience, honey, while diving, y'all, under the North Pole ice. Now, they're saying, y'all, after facing his fears by holding a boa constrictor, y'all, he was on the Tonight Show. They're saying, y'all, that the Fresh Prince reunited with his beautiful wife, Miss Jada Pinkett Smith, in Paris, y'all, on yesterday to support their son, Jaden Fashion's lunch. And if y'all don't know about Jaden, he's now the face of Christian Louboutin. So, yes, so he's now the face of the red bottom shoes. So he's making big money. He's the creative director, and everybody's excited about it. So Jaden is doing great things. But now going back to Will, people are saying, honey, why would you name your movie Pole to Pole?
Oh, God.
I mean,
I don't think he named it.
Didn't you say it was something about the North Pole?
The North Pole.
Yeah, but honey, people saying, oh, really, Will? So it's just sad, people can always make a big thing out of nothing, honey. But nevertheless, honey, I can't wait to see Pole to Pole. It looks like it's going to be a good series and stuff. And with Will being a part of it, we love Will in spite of people still don't want to accept that Chris Rock just got slapped for running his mouth. So Will just did what he had to do. So we're going to continue to support Mr. Smith and his endeavors. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Aoki Lee. That's the beautiful daughter, Aoki Lee.
Okay.
Oh, Aoki?
Yeah.
Aoki Lee. She's the beautiful daughter of Russell Simmons and Miss Kimora Lee Simmons, y'all. They're saying she's living her best life, y'all, and she is not shy about it. Now, the 23-year-old model, y'all, and daughter of the fashion icon, honey, Miss Kimora, and music mogul Russell, she made it very clear, Ricky, y'all, listen to this, that she has no plans to return to the United States anytime soon. Now, she said over the weekend, Miss Aoki, honey, shared a series of Instagram stories giving fans a glimpse into her stunning life in Bali, along with a message that said it all. She said, move back to the U.S. move back to the U.S. Dad. She said, baby, I get to wear a bagless sundress every single day, and I never have to wear shoes, honey. She said, the answer is no. So she is not coming back, honey, to the U.S., honey. She's going to stay out there with her dad and stuff. And everybody say, honey, look like she's having a wonderful time, honey. Now, they say Aoki, y'all, she showed off, honey, breathtaking views from what appears to be a luxury home or resort. They're saying one shot showed lush greenery visible from her bed, and another was taken out from her shower, opening up to a tropical outdoor scene.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, and they said she ended the series with a soft caption of, but I missed you all. Unquote.
Yeah.
Do people really move from the United States? Can you really just move from here?
Oh my gosh, there's so many
Of course
expats.
you can.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, but my thing, her daddy moved because he had all these allegations against him.
No. He already lived there. He moved a long time ago. He's been there a while,
Since
Gary.
2018.
No, that's before the allegation stuff,
Really?
I believe. Yeah.
I don't know about
He
that,
was
Brad.
going over there for relaxation and the Zen stuff, and you know he's been sitting with his legs folded and stuff for a long time over there.
Yeah, I know. Them girls were saying it was messing with him allegedly, so yeah, your legs would be folded.
No,
but
that's yoga, Gary.
Oh, that's yoga.
Yeah. Oh gosh, Jesus. You know what? Just forget it.
Well, anyway, congratulations to her. Honey. I guess maybe I need to move too, honey, from the United States, honey, and go somewhere else. Everybody
Have you ever been out the United States other than the cruise?
No. You know, Rick, I don't like flying that much. So is Cancun out of the United States?
It's Mexico. Yeah.
So that's out of the United States?
Yeah, you want to go to Cancun? We'll take you.
Oh, good. Well, I'd love to go to Cancun again.
We're going to fly, though. We got to knock you out like Mr. T on the 18th.
Well, that's what you got to do then, honey. So, I mean, it was on the cruise. It didn't seem like I was out of the United States because we were on a boat. But
right.
I guess
You was with a whole bunch of people from the United States, so you kind of felt like you was still in the country.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Gary, you can tell your folks you went to Cozumel. You went to Belize.
Cozumel and Belize. Didn't we go to Belize too? And Belize, honey, yeah. What you say, special guy?
I said, have you ever looked at a map?
Oh.
That helps let you know when you're out of the United States.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that was nice. So I
But
guess
you looked at one, Gary?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I looked at a map when I was in Decatur. Don't you from Decatur?
That ain't got nothing to do
But
with
it's
it.
out the United States. But anyway, the cologne today, honey, is one of my favorites. My cologne today is Damson.
You know what?
On the high end, you say Damson, and on the low end, you say beautiful mauve. That's your cologne for today.
That's beautiful right there. That's beautiful right there. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Here we go.
Wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together.
Get it together.
You want this long sleeve. You and your house shoes, so would be better.
Let's go.
Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive.
Come on.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I know what you call it. So come on and tell us and just wake
it up.
Hi, this is Julie. I'm Maggie, Lula, and we're calling from Powdersville, South Carolina. We want to send a wake up to our Mimi and Papa in Florence, South Carolina. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Yeah!
Wake up, wake up, wake up to my mom in Orlando. Good morning, good morning. This is Sabrina calling from Tampa. I would like to wake up my grandson, my whole family. We love you, Ricky. Have a good day.
Love you.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. I like to say wake up to my amazing son and my amazing wife, Aliska. Wake up from Texas.
Hey! Wake up! Wake up! Birmingham, wake up! Oklahoma, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! St. Louisville, wake up! Come on! New Orleans, wake up! Memphis, wake up! Let's go! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Hey, man, thank y'all for your phone calls, and be quiet, Brett.
You shut up.
All right, now, coming up here, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff Johnson up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Oh! Happy birthday to my twins, Allison and Alyssa. Hey, happy birthday. 7 years old.
Oh, yo, I saw y'all did it real big in the store, man.
February the 1st, baby. I appreciate that, man.
My pleasure, my thunder.
Bless Tony, what's up?
Boy, I'm in a real situation in money right now.
What's going on,
It's
man?
so embarrassing, Shadi. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm so embarrassed right now.
What you mean?
I hope they don't call the police on me, Shadi.
Why would they call the police?
Because I'm blocking up traffic.
For what?
I'm at Quick Trip.
Wait a minute, hold on. Blow back at them. They blowing at you. Blow back.
Shadi, I can't reach in the car right now because of position I'm in right now. It's a real complicated situation right now. What happened?
And you at Quick Trip?
Yeah, I'm over here by the airport.
What's going on?
So you know I be drinking water in the morning trying to get healthy. I be drinking water in the morning on my way to work, but I had to get some air in my tires, cause I wasn't gonna make it to work without getting no air in my tires. So I pulled over that Quick Trip to get some air in my tires.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Calm down.
So I had to pee. Hold up. So I had to pee real bad. So when I put the air in there and I was standing over the door, I had to pee real bad. So
yeah.
had did it right there while standing in the door while the door was open, but it's so cold it froze.
The pee froze.
Yeah, and now I'm stuck right here because I can't break it because I can't move my foot. 'Cause my foot went to sleep.
Wait a minute. So you started peeing and the pee that you was peeing froze.
Yeah.
And so you just standing out there.
Yo, I'm waiting on my cousin to bring me some hot water up here. He gonna pour it on it.
He gonna pour it on there for you.
Yeah.
So your thing done froze. Black Tony.
I can't feel nothing.
You what?
I can't feel nothing. So it's like I took 6 rhino pills.
Oh man! And so the pee on the ground froze too. So you can't do nothing.
Nah, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing but stand here, and I can't tell these folks to come over and help me because they go see and then I'm gonna get locked up.
But why they blowing at you?
Cause the way my car sitting over here is blocking the gap, man. It's a lot going on. Damn.
They got to be laughing at you because when it be cold, your thing look like you've been swimming.
I had to do something to break a Guinness Book record. I had to make sure that her name was going to be unique. I didn't want her name to be like anybody else's. Make sure.
What is her name? What is her name?
It's Roshandy, Antonishan, Vision, Keishan, Simon, Drew, Shalinda, Shirkane, Ronquel, Ninja, Shamika, Shanet, Tamika, Shawahini, Shell, Connie, Satsan, Janish, Marine, Kunsai, Kirkanisha, Devon, Yvonne, Lutani, Sivan, Tape, Pranky, Salaviva, Zanfisa, Jesslyn, Sajave, Lawyer, Vet, Sparkly, Sandra, Kate, Katia, Vishon, Orly, Vakashawa, Lisa, Nethy, Shots, Macmone, Loisa. My middle name is Kunyan Scott.
Your middle name?
Hey, is that Decatur or Lauderhill or the west side of Chicago?
Whatever it is, it need to stop.
I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea in the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. You know, Ricky, it's sad when you have these multi-millionaires that are ungrateful, and just think about the poor people that's around them, say, honey, they would just, honey, do anything, honey, for $1. Now, it's been reported, y'all, that Laker boss Miss Jeannie Buss, honey, she has reportedly been quietly, y'all, losing patience with LeBron James, honey, and the Spark. Now, they're saying gratitude or the lack of it. Now, Miss Buss, honey, was privately filming, honey, behind the scenes after the team drafted Bronny James with the 55th pick, y'all, back in 2024 because King James didn't exactly show his appreciation, according to an ESPN report on how family infighting drove the $10 billion sale, y'all, of the iconic franchise. Now, Ms. Buss saw the pick, y'all, as a major gesture of loyalty to the James family, and she expected a little appreciation from LeBron, but instead she said, honey, she believes he shrugged it off, honey, and it just irked Miss Jeannie, honey. You know, Miss Jeannie is a very grand, rich woman. Now, of course, honey, there was a lot of uncertainty around LeBron, around Bronny at least, and his draft position. Now, she barely had a chance, y'all, to show, he barely had a chance to show his stuff, y'all, back in college, playing just 25 games, y'all, as a freshman with USC after a scary medical incident, which we knew happened back in July 2023, y'all, when he went, into cardiac arrest. Now, Bronny, y'all, had a start, y'all, to his career, appearing, y'all, with just 51 games over 2 seasons, averaging 1.9 points per game. Now, according to the reports, honey, the tension didn't start, y'all, with Bronny, but Miss Buss, honey, has reportedly long been frustrated with Bron's, honey, oversized influence over the organization and his lack of accountability. Huh?
Well, can I ask you something, Gary?
Mm-hmm.
What I want to ask you specifically this. What did Jerry Buss have to say, her dad?
Isn't he dead?
Yes.
Oh, I was just trying to make.
Baby. No, baby. I know the deal, honey. I know the team, baby. Oh no, baby. Jerry is long dead, baby, and Miss Jeannie is running these things, honey.
I didn't expect you to know that. That's why I was trying to be funny.
How about your face beat you to it? But anyway, child, honey, Miss Jeannie is very angry about it, and they're saying, honey, that for Jeannie, she said drafting Bronny, honey, was supposed to be a feel-good, family-friendly moment for the Lakers, but instead, she said it worsened, honey, Buss and Mr. James' relationship. Now, they said the Lakers was officially sold back in October, honey, with the team changing hands for a while, and they only sold it for $10 billion to the billionaire Mark Walter, but Buss is still calling the shots as, the team governor of the year for the years and stuff. Now, I talked to Miss Gloria James, that's LeBron's mama, Saturday night at the Martin Luther King Center game.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I talked to Miss Gloria, honey, and you go think, honey, we have beautiful pictures together. She is beautiful, honey.
Did you tell her we said hello?
I sure did, honey, and she listened to the show.
Oh,
but my
okay.
thing is, but she didn't have any comment regarding it though. But why would LeBron be like that? I mean, these people giving you money, and they took a chance with your son and stuff, and you being ungrateful. He should bow down to Miss Jeannie. Don't you think, Rock T?
You mean bow down to nobody.
What you mean bow down? What you mean by that?
They helped his son. They given him money and did things for him. I mean, you should at least be grateful. If Jeannie said you weren't, well, Miss Jeannie said he was not grateful. She said she felt he should have been grateful, and I mean, maybe he should have been grateful that they helped him out and stuff, and she did some things for him, honey. All the money that they didn't put out, something he making over $100 and something million.
But he earned that money. They're not just giving him money. He works for them.
Right.
Yeah, but she wanted to trade him too. She said she wanted to trade him, but they went on ahead and kept him and stuff, honey. But I just think it's sad.
That sounds so much like slavery the way you just said that. But go ahead.
Right.
But my thing is drugs and crime spreading on the street. People can't get enough to eat. And here these people doing stuff for you and helping you out, and you being ungrateful. I feel bad, honey.
I mean, that's her version of the story. I'm sure if you ask him, it's probably a little bit different.
Well, I'm sure it would be a little bit different, but honey, she's the one who writing the checks, so honey, she should know how she feel. And I
Man. Appreciate it. Now, what's the next story, Gary?
Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. NBA, honey, young boy said, baby, that he is definitely, honey, following Trump, honey, in his new podcast, and they said they got the fans confused, honey. Now, Donald Trump, y'all, they said he just popped up, baby, in the hip-hop again. Now, with the NBA young boy. Now, they said during a recent interview, honey, with Complex, they saying that the rapper opened up, honey, about the meaning behind his controversial album titled Make America Slime Again. And his explanation, y'all, instantly says, y'all, he says he just set the record straight. Now, they're following whatever they say Trump applying in every way. Now, they're saying that this guy, him and Nicki Minaj, they both like Donald Trump because Nicki is saying, too, even though she's not an American or whatever, she says she's still following him and he's doing wonderful things for her. So, I think he's getting, because you remember at one point they were saying that Donald Trump was trying to get with rappers and all these people, to try to get the African American vote and stuff. So do y'all think these people are delusional, or are they just, this is how they feel? I mean, Brad, you're a rapper. How do you feel about that?
Child, please. Don't ask me.
Okay. So, Ricky, how you feel about it?
About what? Him
and these rappers and these people saying that they
just, I think a lot of them just doing it for whatever reason, but they don't have the correct information. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people do stuff from lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And I remember back in the day, people joined the SCLC, the NAACP, and active and know what's going on in the community. They looking at stuff from the outside or whatever, and somebody that got to them. And I don't know why they would support the Trump administration. They living in a bubble. They don't know what's going on. They don't see how the racism. They don't see how it's affecting the economy. Because they got stuff going on and they're having a certain level of success, and a lot of them don't care because they're unaware.
Yeah. Well, we're going to keep them all lifted up in prayer. Y'all, now, quick for free story, y'all. Baby Kim Kardashian is speaking out, and some people saying she's saying what she had to say. Now, they're saying that she's shutting down criticism about how she raises her daughter, Miss Northwest. Now, the online fan questioned whether she is too lenient with the 12-year-old, and Kim addressed the backlash head on, baby, during a session when her appearing on her sister Khloe Kardashian podcast. She said, quote, I think the one misconception people have is like, oh, she's trying to be her bestie and let's get her away and do a lot of things. Like, no, she said North actually has a lot of rules. And she also explained y'all that while she allows North room to express herself, honey, through fashion and personal style, she said it does not mean that there is no structure at her mansion. She said the one area is I do let her express herself and I love her for it. She also added that, joking that North would like to do it anyway. Now, I remember Oprah talked about this one time before, too, about more so, too, I guess, with African Americans and stuff. We didn't grow up being able to express ourselves. But nowadays, they're saying the kids, today, parents are letting their kids express themselves. If they want to curse their parents out, they get to curse their parents out and say what they want because they're expressing themselves.
Man, please.
No.
I wish you would.
That might happen in other cultures.
It don't need to be disrespectful, you know?
Well, do you think it's disrespectful?
To cuss your parents out? Absolutely.
Well, it was with us, but now in the new day.
Today it's still disrespectful.
I wish one of mine would.
Ooh,
Your mouth would be on that floor like Daffy Duck in that cartoon. That bomb. You'd be picking your mouth off the floor, and I'd be in jail. I wish one would. I wish my 24-year-old or my 27-year-old think about cursing me out. I wish they would.
Well, Kim said that no one knows unless they're in her shoes what she's dealing with. She said, honey, the pressure
shoes
of raising
that I
children.
bought.
In the
shoes that I bought. I wish you would curse me with some shoes on that I bought.
Yeah. And the roof I got over your head.
Yeah, right? The roof I got over your head. And then my toenails that's in the shoes. I'll take them off.
But y'all got to understand, though, those kids did not ask to come here. So if they didn't ask to come here, I mean, hey, the shoes you bought and whatever stuff, okay, you bought them.
Well, get out. Get out.
Well, Kim is doing what the
you don't curse me in my house. Get out.
We just gonna keep our
and them kids got options. They can go stay with their aunties or whatever. They,
you can't stay here. Whether you ask to come here or not, you don't get to do what you want to do.
You don't get to disrespect me. No.
Well, the jury is still out on
or
that
no
one.
Adult.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is damson. On the high end, you say damson, and on the low end, just say beautiful mauve. And y'all just have to, come with the time now. Get up with the time.
I bet you wouldn't cuss out Miss Hayes.
I sure wouldn't.
Okay,
I know you would. I know you would. You go down there to Port Arthur and cuss out Miss Hayes. And see what happens.
Try.
I won't have no teeth.
I know you won't. I know you won't. You sitting up there talking all that trash trying to make us, but whatever. Give it up to Gary with the C.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Now, most adults today spend a lot of time on social media, but should children today be allowed on social media at all?
Yeah, Ricky, in this day and age, kids are growing up in an increasingly digital world. And according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, social media affects so many things like sleep, like learning, and even mental health, okay? Countries like Australia have already banned children under 16 from creating and using social media. And Denmark plans to ban social media for kids under 15, allowing exceptions, of course, with parental consent. Now, France is also threatening bans for kids under 15 or even enacting digital curfews. But most social media apps in the U.S. require users to be at least 13 years old. Nearly 40% of children 8 to 12 years old and 95% of kids 13 to 17 years old use social media apps.
Yeah, Alfredus, here in the U.S., Northwest, the 12-year-old daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, has been making headlines over her heavy social media presence. Gary talked about this earlier in his this hour. But Northwest has 1.5 million followers, and she's been heavily criticized for wearing things like fake piercings, grills, and edgy clothes online. Now, Kim Kardashian had reportedly even temporarily deactivated her daughter's account.
Yeah.
And with us here today to talk about it is faith-based psychologist Dr. Aldewan Tart. Dr. Tart, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Happy to have you. And good morning. Let's jump right into it. Can you break down some of these effects that social media has on children?
Ricky, I'll just be honest. It's almost all bad. It's almost all bad. And we start talking about what's happening with kids. We know that it's affecting them as early as toddlers. Our toddlers having screen time is negatively affecting even their ability to learn language. So this is not only affecting kids early on, but this is affecting them on all the way up into being a teenager because of self-esteem. So think about it. You're spending, Ricky, they're not spending 30 minutes on Netflix. That's what adults are thinking. Kids are spending anywhere from 6 to 8 hours online. And a lot of adults don't know that their kids are online when they're supposed to be sleeping. So this is not only affecting their sleep, but this is also affecting their ability to be social because they're literally living their lives online instead of in real life.
Wow. So, here's the thing. Social media can be difficult for adults to handle. We can't put our phones down, let alone children. So what can we do as parents? How can we tell if our child is emotionally ready to even handle what comes with social media?
Well, I mean, all the experts are saying that kids should not even have cell phones before the age of 16. I know that's shocking. Right. But that's why schools have banned them. If you look around almost nationally, schools have banned them. What they found is that kids couldn't pay attention. Kids stopped socializing in the cafeteria. Kids were unhappy. Kids were not learning. And kids weren't being social. And kids' test scores dropped because they weren't able to focus because after coming from the phone, going to a lesson, kids could not pay attention. So first thing is that we should not allow our kids to have cell phones before the age of 16. That is coming from the doctors that have done the research. Second thing, we have to replace, it's not that they're on the phone. We have to replace social media with actual interaction with other teens. How many parents of teens have you talked to that say their kids, all they do is sit at home, play games, watch Netflix, binge social media, but they haven't been on a date. They don't spend time with friends. They don't know how to socialize. So that's number two. We have to make sure that we're replacing screen time with actual social interaction. And then we have to also protect sleep because we have to have device free at night. So make sure that we're taking the phones away if they do have them 1 hour before bed, and making sure that our kids are sleeping versus binge watching, God knows what, until 1 or 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. For the people that may not know, what are some red flags or warning signs that social media has been negatively impacting their child's mental health?
All right. One, kids don't want to socialize in real life. You try to get them to go to the football game or try to get them to hang out with friends, and they are socially anxious because they fear rejection. Think about it. I was watching this show, Pop the Balloon, right? And I was looking at a brother walked in and they popped the balloon before he even said anything. Mm-hmm. All right, now I was laughing because I thought it was funny, but kids are watching this, and now the new research shows that the average middle schooler and high schooler has never asked a girl out on a date. And this is why. What? They fear rejection. Why? No, they have not. If you ask any principal, they're telling you that these proms and these dances, it's mostly girls going with girls and guys going with guys. Right? They are not dating anymore. That is a thing of the past. Why? Because kids are afraid to approach one another because they fear rejection. Think about it. See, we had self-esteem. We went outside. We talked to people. We learned. But today's kids, they are learning, and they're watching all of this rejection videos, online, binge watching them on TikTok, binge watching them on Instagram, binge watching them on YouTube, and they think that they're going to get rejected. So boys are learning not to approach girls. Girls are learning not to be friends with other girls because they fear rejection simply because of what they're watching on TV and online.
This stuff is absolutely crazy. This is some really, really good information. Hey, we're going to bring you back on the other side. If you have any phone calls, or any questions for Dr. Tart, hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. We're going to be talking about more of this coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I went to Ricky's house and he gave me a tough talking to and told me as a parent what I was, could improve on and work on. And so I have talked about this journey, and we have completely taken away Nintendos, iPads, even really cut back on TV time. And I feel like the conversations that I'm having with the kids are so much better, and they're communicating way more than they had. Just even thinking about yesterday, like my conversation with my 6-year-old, completely different. So thank you for that.
Well, I just want to tell you, thank you for allowing me to the damn near co-parent, because you call me for everything. I do. And as a matter of fact, last week I had to get on FaceTime with the baby and tell him what he was going to do, and threaten to come over there. I said, if I have to come over there, we're going to have a problem. I said, do you he got ADHD. Hey, Brat, he got ADHD. I said, hey, stop looking at the TV when I'm talking to you. Hey,
he did.
Hey,
he really did.
I said, you look at that TV one more time while I'm talking to you. I'm coming over there. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
He said, yes, sir. And then he said, Uncle Ricky, are you happy? I said, yeah, I'm happy. Are you happy? I'm still mad. I'm happy. Are you happy? I'm happy. I said, hey, well, if your mama tell you to do something, you better do it. I'm coming over. You understand? Yes. I said, yes, what? Yes, sir. Okay. All right. I love you. I love you, Uncle Ricky. Bye. But thank you. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to make sure that they don't have all these problems, these issues that Dr. Tart is talking about. Dr. Tart, we're going to go to the phones right quick. Let's go. Good morning.
Okay. Hey, I'm calling in from Raleigh, North Carolina, and my question for the doctor is, I have a 5 and a 7-year-old, and I just wanted to see just how long, I take their tablets during the week, but how long on the weekend should I let my kids play on their iPads and their Amazon tablets?
Yeah, I mean, doctors are recommending as little as possible, but I get it. I'm married, but my wife travels, and I get it. We have 3 kids, so sometimes you have to give them those iPads to keep them busy. But what happens is that when you try to take those iPads away, they start to tantrum. Because here's what's happening. These companies are paid millions and millions of dollars to do things to take our kids' attention away and to distract them. So what happens is when you take the iPad away, now they don't want to read. Now they don't want to do puzzles.
Right.
Now they don't want to concentrate and focus. And you'll see they actually get upset. All right, like you've taken away some candy. So what you want to do is the least amount of time as possible and go back to playing with your kids, spending time with your kids. We can't let our phones raise our kids. And yes, it is hard work, but you'll find that your kids will be happier when you go back to the Legos, you go back to the drawing, you go back to the painting, you go back to the wrestling, you go back to tea parties if you have a daughter. That's what our kids need because they're learning language from us. They're learning how to play. They're learning social intelligence. So the least amount of time, all right? So what the research says is 1 hour a day max, and make it earned, not automatic. No screens during meals and no screens 60 minutes before bedtime.
Hey, Dr. Tart, do you have time to bring you to stay with us and we can bring you back on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. More with Dr. Elderwan Tart coming up next. More of your phone calls. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Alfreda, you had a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I did. So I have an 11-year-old, and of course he came back from Christmas. Mom, everybody got a cell phone, and I'm like, dude, well, their parents are suckers, but I need more than that. I need a better. I'm trying to explain to him that, dude, you have to go outside. We have to do other things. Help me, doctor. What can I tell him?
Yeah, see, that's the pressure when everyone has one. So what we need to do is get on the phone and educate other parents. What a lot of parents are doing is getting flip phones for their kids. So kids can still communicate. Are they monitoring the social media? Because once you give it, realize that you're giving Facebook, you're giving TikTok, you're giving your kid's brain to these experts who are paid millions of dollars to capture their attention so they don't want to socialize. They don't want to go outside. All they want to do is stay on the app so the ads can make money. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but this is what they do. So what you want to do is say, hey, you can talk. All right, you can talk. Here's the flip phone. Or you can get on social media for a few minutes, but you also must connect either via phone, FaceTime, or in person for every minute that you spend on the phone. I don't want you just looking at your phone, looking and comparing your life to other people when you could be interacting. And that's what's happening.
All right, you're on with Dr. Tart. Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Bruce. I am from Columbus, Ohio. My question for Dr. Tart is, I run a nonprofit called the Cool Boys Foundation. We interact with these boys from grades 6 to 12. We're fully aware of the problems that you're talking about with social media and the socializing. The question is, so what do we do, right? So give us some advice and some information on what can we do, what kind of programs can we implement to help change the impact on the kids that we're dealing with that are facing these issues right now.
That's a great question. What we have to do is teach boys relational intelligence, right? Interpersonal intelligence. So what I do is I put boys in groups. All right. And I give them a topic and I allow them to be able to talk. Tell me how you feel about this particular topic. And you'll realize that a lot of them are afraid to talk. Then you'll know what to do. So put them in small groups versus big groups, maybe 1 or 2 friend groups, and then allow them to be able to do like table topics. Tell me what your favorite song is, your favorite music is. What do you like to do? Who's your favorite sports team? And then teach them how to actually have an engaging conversation. I can't tell you how many kids, especially boys, don't know how to do that. So engineers, since we're talking about boys, social reps with being able to take a topic and turn it into a 3 to 5 minute conversation.
All right, good point. You're on with Dr. Tart. Good morning.
Adrian Ligon, calling from Anderson, South Carolina. And my question is, at what age do you say no when they start acting out as far as acting up and want to have a fit and things of that nature in public?
Yeah, I mean, when you take these devices away, this is a warning sign. When you start seeing kids having tantrums, they're basically saying, this is my life. And they'll say, I don't want to read a book. I don't want to play. I don't want to draw. I don't want to color. So we're talking about young age. What we want to do is allow them to earn the iPads, for a little bit of time, but immediately come behind that 30 minutes later with another activity. If we're talking about a teenager, all right, again, The research says not until 16 years old should they have social media. That doesn't mean they can't have a phone, a flip phone, but they need to use it to actually communicate.
That's good stuff. All right, y'all, Dr. Tart, good morning.
Destiny Teagle from Houston. I was calling to see what he thinks about parental controls.
Absolutely. Because here's what happened. How many of you, my kids watched the SpongeBob movie, all right? It was a birthday party. I couldn't control it, right? And so Ice Spice sings the song Big Guy. So the kids were watching Big Guy by Ice Spice. Guess what the next video came up? One of the adult videos from Ice Spice, right? So YouTube just suggested it, all right? From them watching a SpongeBob song on YouTube. So you have to have parental controls. Because think about it. We don't let our kids go outside and play without looking at it. We don't let them go to parties without knowing who's there. But we let them watch everything on social media. I can't tell you how many elementary school teachers are shocked at the content that third and fourth graders are watching. They're watching rated R. They're watching MA, right? Because no one knows what they're doing with their Netflix. So make sure that you put the parental monitoring on there so that not only you know what they're watching, but you also know what's going on in the text thread. Parents are shocked at the amount of bullying, at the amount of negativity, especially when it comes to girls in the group chat where there's one mean girl that's regulating. And matter of fact, they say group chats are not even a good idea past like 5 or 6 kids because it becomes toxic because there's too many things going on. So supervise your kids online the same way you would in person.
All right, y'all, Dr. Tart, good morning.
So some of the teachers I've seen that my nephew told me, they actually let their kids use their cell phones in class because she says they can use it like a resource or a book. When they took books out of the classroom, that's when the phones became more popular.
You're right, and that's exactly when America started to lag even more when it comes to academics. Right. So all of this electronics, all the data is showing is that schools are actually going back to books. They're going back to paper and pencil because they're realizing that these phones are distraction. Now, at the same time, AI is here. And what a lot of teachers are saying, you can use ChatGPT as a resource to be able to learn. We don't have encyclopedias anymore. People don't use Google anymore. Matter of fact, if you Google, an AI chat is going to come up before. So as long as the teachers are teaching the kids how to use AI to research versus replace it with critical thinking, I think that is okay, but not as an entertainment form and not the only way for education.
Man, that's some good stuff. Dr. Tart, if anybody want to reach you, let them know how they can follow you and how they can reach you.
Yeah, so on Instagram, you can follow me at Dr. Tart. That's at DrTartt. But where all the magic happens is on YouTube. I give out a lot of advice when it comes to parenting and especially a relationship. So go to my YouTube channel. That's drtart.com. That's drtartt.com. And just put in Dr. Tart on YouTube and I'll come up.
There it is, y'all. The one and only Dr. Aldewan Tart. Y'all appreciate you, man. We thank you for joining us this morning. Y'all got your front page coming up next.
On the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, what up?
What up, Ricky? It's Thursday, January 22nd. Here's what's going on in the news. After nearly 7 hours of deliberations, a jury has found former Uvalde school police officer Adrian Gonzalez not guilty in connection with the 2022 mass shooting at Robb Elementary that killed 19 students and 2 teachers. Prosecutors argued that Gonzalez waited several minutes before entering the school, even though more than 100 shots were fired before he took action. They also said he failed to follow his training to engage, distract, or delay the shooter, despite knowing gunfire was happening inside. In other news, the U.S. is officially pulling out of the World Health Organization, that's WHO, and they're doing it like today. That's the agency that helps track disease outbreaks and promote public health around the world. Some legal experts are raising eyebrows, saying this move could actually violate federal law because the U.S. still owes about $260 million in unpaid dues. Switching gears, Ricky, this story is wild. A Central Florida couple is suing an Orlando area fertility clinic after finding out the baby they gave birth to isn't even theirs. The couple went through IVF and welcomed their baby in December, thinking everything was normal until genetic testing dropped a bombshell. Turns out this baby has no biological connection to either one of them. So now they're asking this heartbreaking question: whose baby did they actually carry, and who might be raising their biological child? Still no answers, but they have filed a lawsuit. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen, New England Patriots superstar wide receiver Stephon Diggs prepares to play the AFC Championship game this weekend. He wanted to stop and reflect on one thing real fast, just to let everybody know how he felt about his girlfriend, Cardi B.
She's been an amazing supporter of just me and, the Patriots. She wasn't a football girl before I converted her over, but I'm just thankful to have her in my corner. She's an amazing woman and, continue to build that relationship. I don't talk too much about my personal life, but she's an amazing woman. I just appreciate her, and hopefully I can build on that and, I guess watch that tree grow.
Watch y'all. That sounds real right there. What you think, Gary?
That sounds scripted. How in the hell you gonna sit there and say that sounds
beautiful.
real?
It was
Beautiful and real.
beautiful.
Well, yeah, it was
whatever.
so sweet.
He didn't have to say that, but he did. And that's the sweet thing about it.
5
Gary.
babies later, he didn't have to say
whatever.
that.
People do things, and he
Yeah.
love her,
People
and
do
she
things,
supports him, and he's happy and proud to
Yeah.
talk about
He
it.
coulda
And
kept
it's
that.
a beautiful thing.
Sure was.
He didn't have to keep it. That's why he said it, because he felt that's
He
how he
sounded
felt.
like he was in pain.
No,
reading
he
that.
did not.
And
He
Gary,
didn't sound like he was in pain at all.
in the words of A. Leon from Coming to America, put the sock in it, Joffrey. The boys in love. Hey, man, so New England Patriots, they're going to be playing the Denver Broncos this Sunday. Broncos lost their starting quarterback, Bo Nix, to a fractured right ankle. Backup Jarrett Stidham is going to be in there. Listen, he ain't had a snap since 2023, but Coach Sean Payton's going to have this guy ready to go. I still think New England's going to get this game right here, man. New England's going to be...
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah, dog. It is what it is. Tennis, matter of fact, I got my official NFL picks of the week. That's going to be tomorrow, so stay tuned. Everybody keep asking, where your picks at? Where your picks at? Tennis star Naomi Osaka defeated her opponent, and she advanced in the Australian Open, but when she got to at the end, the handshake, she got a limp handshake. So Rick, that's like me and you playing one-on-one basketball, and you beat me, and then we dap up, and I give you the limp wrist. That's disrespectful, man.
Oh, man.
So, everybody calling her out, man. I'm going to post it on my social media real fast at Rock T Holla. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Was it disrespectful or was she just mad because she lost the match? Which is still disrespectful. There it is, man. Bring it to Brat. Bring it to Tag. You got the hot spot right now. I'm getting all disrespectful.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Bring it to Tag.
And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Well, y'all, black woman by the name of Romeo Bingham created a catchy old hook for her favorite soda brand. In Chicago, we call that Pop, Dr. Pepper, and it was so catchy that thing went viral. Here go the hook. Check it out.
I have a theme song for Dr. Pepper, and it goes like this. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Do-do-do.
Oh, wow.
That's it. Wait, that's it?
That's it.
There it is.
Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice.
It is good and nice.
And it went. She posted that video a couple of days before Christmas, and it got over 30 million views, with other creators even joining in,
And that's the
making
whole thing.
mixes. That's the whole thing.
But it don't
Now,
even
let
rhyme or
Ryan try
nothing.
something like that. They'll be
I know,
like,
right?
Go back to the drawing board. What? It would not have went viral. I guarantee you that. They wouldn't have gave me no credit. Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice. Well, guess what, y'all? Dr. Pepper picked it up and joined in on the craze by including the jingle in his commercials that first aired during the college football playoff national championship game.
I hope they paid him.
Yes, and rather than overcomplicating the idea, Dr. Pepper focused on honoring what made the jingle special in the first place, so they kept the execution simple and built around the original hook. Now here's the final jingle that made the ad, y'all.
Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Good and nice. Do-do-do.
And that's it.
It worked
Wow. It went.
Simp-
And since the ad's airing, y'all, Romeo has continued working with her favorite soda company to create more social content. And other brands now like Subway, Popeyes, Wingstop, and Buffalo Wild Wings also posted comments asking her to create jingles for them too.
That don't even sound like a jingle, though. It's literally
Man,
just a line.
It ain't even a full
It's
line, but hey.
It worked.
I love
They
it.
work. I
Charlie
ain't mad at it. Dr. Pepper, baby. Oh, they would have
good
killed
and
me
nice.
if I did
Wow.
that. Good and nice. Not even refreshing. Not even, it's the sweet one.
Yeah, not even that.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, 'cause
hey.
y'all doing too much. She did just what she had to do, and now she's a star.
Keep it
So,
simple.
You know, there you go.
Ain't nothing wrong
Golly.
with simple. Simple is, less is more sometimes. I'm not mad at it. Congratulations go out to her. We going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, y'all. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media, So Brat.